Hi everyone, and welcome to the tutorial on seismic analysis and design of buildings. In this tutorial, we will be learning about linear static analysis, response spectrum analysis, and time history analysis. What I have done is I have taken the preliminary design data as beam size 400 mm by 400 mm, column size 400 mm by 500 mm, slab thickness as 150 mm. We have two sets of similar stories which include from story 1 to 8 and the next set includes story 9 to 15. Now see the load patterns. We have assigned the dead load of all the slabs R2 as 2 kN per square meter, live load on the first 8 stories as 4 kN per square meter, and live load on the last 7 stories as 3 kN per square meter. As there are no walls in the building, we have assumed a uniform cladding load of 0.2 kN per meter. So let's go to ETABS and proceed. So you can see everything here. We have defined the section properties, material properties, and everything. So we'll go to define once again and we'll see the load combination. So load combination are automatically defined, which is default definition. So click on OK and go to analyze, and you can set the load cases you want to run. We will be running for dead, live, seismic, and a model in one. So click on run now. So you can see ETABS is taking its time and it's running the analysis program, and in some time you will see the deformation in the 3D view. You can see the result, the displacement values, and if you put your cursor on any beam or column, you can see the displacement, and if you want to see longitudinal reinforcement, you can see that also. So you can see here in the 3D view everything. So now we'll go to design option, we'll select concrete frame design, we'll go to view verify section. We are using the design code as IS456, so click on OK. Now go to design again, go to concrete frame design, and go to display design, start design check. Now it will check whether your design are correct or not. If not, you need to increase the material properties or section properties. But let's wait, let's ETAB perform. So you can see that the longitudinal reinforcement is given by ETABS and no any warning sign were generated, which signifies that our design is correct and we can proceed with this design. Now we will verify whether all members pass the design check or not, and you can see the message as all the concrete frame pass the design check. So click on OK. So this was all about the part 1. Now we will going to part 2, and in part 2 we will learn about response spectrum. For this we need to add the seismic response module. So in order to carry out response spectrum analysis, we'll go to first define seismic response module. For that we will go to define. In define we'll go to functions, and in functions we'll define the response spectrum. We'll select the code, which is IS189320002. Then we'll add new function and we'll name the function as response spectrum. So the zone factor will be seismic zone factor will be 0.1, soil type is 2, and we'll leave the data as it is. Okay, so once see everything is okay here. Yes, everything is okay. So click on OK. Now we'll go to options and we'll check the units of acceleration. Display units, acceleration, here you can see the unit of acceleration is mm per second, so it is okay. Now we'll go to define, we'll go to load case option, and we'll go to add new case. Okay, and we will add the case called load case name as response spectrum, response spectrum. Okay, and in load case type also we'll add the same as response spectrum, and we'll add the function here, add u1 default. We will calculate the scale factor as scale factor equal to ig by 2r, which comes out to be 1663.5. you can calculate it manually. So click on add, and second also we will add for y-axis, which will be equal to u2. so default uniform function type we will select as response spectrum, and the same value 1663.5. so we'll add this. We don't need to add this. Okay, now order model class is this all is okay. So everything is okay here. Okay. So click on okay, click on okay. Now next we'll go to analyze, and for analyzing we'll select the load cases, set to run, and what we'll do, we will only analyze for seismic and response spectrum. Therefore we will set this dead case to do not run and live case option also to do not run. Now it's okay, and now we can again go to analyze, go to set load cases to 1. you can see here dead and live case will now not be run, and click on run, and ETABS will be analyzing the model as it can be seen. And once the model is analyzed, you can see the deformation in the 3D view. You can see that the analysis has been completed, and you can see the deformation on any cells and everything. Now we'll go to display, and we'll see the force stresses diagram. So frame per spandrel. So suppose we need to see shear force at 2, so click on apply and click on okay. So this you can see the shear force diagram value. You can also see the value by going there. Now we will be designing. So go to concrete frame design, view revise preferences. The code which we have selected is Indian code as per 564 concrete design. Click on OK. Now again go to design, concrete frame design, and start design. We'll be checking. So let the ETABS check the complete its design check. So wait for some time. Let ETABS do its work. You can see it is taking its time. So the design step is complete, and you can see the reinforcement value on every beam and column, which is the longitudinal reinforcement value. Now we'll go to design once again, concrete frame design, and we'll verify whether the design members are passed or not. And you can see the message in the pop-up, all the concrete frame passed the design check. So click on OK. Also what happened in ETABS, it allows you to print your report also. You can view the report, you can print the report too. So go to report, project report, and summary report. Double click on project report, summary report, and you can view. And now see, the project report has been generated. You can scroll below and you can see whatever you like. You can also zoom in from here. So this was all about project report in ETABS. So this was all about response spectrum analysis. Now we will be carrying out the seismic analysis of building using time history method. For this we have to unlock the model first. As I have already unlocked, we are good to go. Now we'll go to define, we'll go to the load patterns, and in load patterns we'll select seismic, we'll modify the load. As I want to analyze for time history method on only x direction, I will unclick y direction, and rest I will leave the same. So click on OK, click on OK. Now what we'll do is we need to add the seismic time history function. For this we'll go to define, we'll go to function, we'll go to time history. Okay, now choose the function field. We will browse from our folders the time history data. So we'll add new function and we'll name it as time history. And what we'll do, we'll browse the file. So desktop, and I have kept the file related to data of Bhuj earthquake. Here, there you go, here it is. So open. Okay, now we will put on the data values related to Bhuj earthquake. So here, these all are given in the file which you have browsed just now. Okay, fixed format. So now everything is okay. Click on OK. Click on OK. And now we need to define the load case. So go to define, go to load cases, and what we'll do here, we'll add a new case. Add new case, name the case as time history, load case type as time history, and we'll add the function add. Load pattern is date. We'll add acceleration u1. We'll add here time history. Load name will be u1. Okay, time history scale factor we have calculated as ig by 2r 1663.5. so now this is okay. So load case type is time history linear model. So click on OK. And what we will doing is, since we don't have to run anything related to this response spectrum, we will delete this case. So click on OK, click on OK. Now we will go to the analyze option, set load cases to run. We have time history here. We don't want to run these. We only want to run the seismic and time history. So click on run now option and wait for some time. Let ETABS carry out the analysis for time history method. So the analysis has almost been completed, and you can see the deform shape here. You can also see the bending moment diagram or shear force diagram. Go to display, go to force stress diagram, go to frame pair spandrel. If you want to see moment about 3, click on apply and click on OK. So this is the bending moment diagram. You can see the 3D view. Now we will go for design option. Concrete frame design, we'll select the code. IS456 is our concrete code design. So click on OK. Go to design again, concrete frame design, and we'll go for start to. So it will start to check the design whether the members we have provided is correct or not. So let's wait, and you can see the design is complete, and you can see the value of longitudinal reinforcement in the beams and columns in the 3D view. So now go to design once again, concrete frame design, and you need to verify whether the all members which you have designed has passed the design check or not. And in the pop-up you can see that all concrete frames pass the design check. So click on OK. So this completes our time history method analysis, and you can print the report here if you want to see the summary report.